Today's flashback story takes place 10/21/1982 at 1:45 hours. It's a 3-alarm fire that takes place in a vacant house at 144 Temple Street in West Roxbury. It was a smoky fire with some flame showing. As I was shooting, one fireman was injured, and so they attended to the fireman that was injured and boarded him and put him on a stretcher and took him to the ambulance. And I followed the action to the ambulance and got them loading the victim into the ambulance. As I headed back into the scene after getting the fireman loaded onto the ambulance, I could hear people yelling. So I went into the scene, and what I found was a chimney had collapsed onto a group of firemen, and at least one fireman was buried under the bricks. It was absolutely pitch black back there, and at this point things get a little confusing. My camera had a 350-watt sun gun lamp on it, which could light up the side of a building from 40 feet away. So I was the only source of available light. And a couple of firemen came over to me when they saw the light and said, "Bring the light over here so we can see what we're doing. We've got men buried under here." So I said, "Fine, I'll bring it over." So I go over with them, and other firemen see me coming over with the camera, and they start screaming, "Get that camera out of here." So I got firemen telling me to bring the light in, firemen telling me to get the camera out of there. There's no way the light and the camera can be separated. So I just did the what comes naturally, brought the light into the scene, and some people understood what was going on and some people didn't. The light was capable of throwing a hell of a lot of light for about 5 minutes. And at this point in the game, I had probably already burned about 3 of the 5-minute battery life on the light. So what I had to do was keep flipping the lamp on and off so that people could get a strobe type effect, or I'd leave it on for maybe 10 seconds, then turn it off for 5, turn it on for 10, turn it off for 5, so to stretch it out so that they'd have sufficient time and illumination to get the men out from underneath the bricks. At least one fireman was actually buried underneath the bricks, and the bricks had to be taken off of him to get him out of there. Well, anyhow, the story has a happy ending according to the newspaper reports. The newspapers reported that 4 firemen were injured at the scene, and all were treated and released with minor injuries. So anyhow, the fire was knocked down shortly after that, and that was that. That's our flashback story for today. If you want to see the video of this, just look underneath this video and you'll see a link that'll bring you right to the video. And once you're there, if you want to come back here, there'll be a link down there that says return. So anyhow, that's it for today, folks. Stay safe, and check back in occasionally or subscribe, because as you know, I'll be back.